Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Wanted to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video, and we'll talk soon.
Well, hey family, happy Saturday. This is Darlene stopping by real quick. I just made it back in. Oh, I got three spools of wire. I just came from the store and actually from doing some errands. So I was looking at the wire. I went to go get some I thought I needed some wire, but then I was like, okay, but wait a minute. I think I got some wire. But in my mind, I said, I know I have at least a spool and a half, but I actually got three, right? That's good stuff. So I didn't buy any at the store. I started to, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. But I did grab some stretch cord, a couple of stretch cords. And only because I found a sale. And what else did I find in there? I didn't find anything else in there. I had went in there because I wanted to get some unfinished uh, pieces to make some things with, but they didn't have what I wanted. So when I finish this video, I'm gonna go on Amazon and find what it is that I'm looking for because it's something I want to try out, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of money to do it. So I want to see what they're going to be looking like. So, oh, leather. So I made another leather bead. In fact, I got this piece of leather left. So I did make this leather focal bead right here. And I know it's not really called a bead, but I'm going to call it a bead. And it's going to go right here. So this is what I'm going to do. And I am going to be using a mixture of the painted beads, and then I'm going to be using some glass beads and some other I think these are called lamp beads, I think they are. So I'm going to be using a couple of these and some other stuff, but this is going to be the focal, this right here. It came out really nice. It's very secure with the wire. I used the 18 gauge aluminum wire first, and then I came back to secure it with that 18 gauge copper wire, gold tone. So I am going to go ahead and bead this. And I do have a couple of little metal spacers I'm going to put on here, so we can see what this is going to look like. If it don't look right, y'all already know what we're going to do. We're going to take it loose and we're going to start over from scratch. That's all. I hope everybody is doing well and having a really good, productive Saturday. Oh, and then I got a couple of little bitty, I think these are 6mm or 8mm wood beads. We got a lot of new people over in the Jury by BDK Creator Zone, and they're already sharing their creations and participating. That's good stuff, and that's what the little group is all about. Just encouraging and inspiring one another to do what it is that we love doing. This is really nice. And then I'm going to put the lamp beads, and I wanted to use these because they got a lot of color. It seemed like it's so dark in here, and I have like a lot of light on. Sometimes it just seems like I have light, and then sometime I don't, and it could be the device too that I'm using. So then we got this. So what I might even, well, no, I'm not going to do that. Let me do this first and then see what it comes out looking like. And then I'm going to use these color wash beads, and then one of the teal brown beads, one of the black color wash, and then we'll do it on the other side. Just wanted to mix it all up and use some of the beads that I got around. So far, so good. So far, so good, right? And then we are going to use a couple more, the brown beads. I should have grabbed two more of these black beads, but I didn't. That's really pretty. That matches like really well. That's really pretty. I think I'm gonna put one more Let's put another brown bead. Let me see if I want to put one more bead or do it like this. Man, and you can see how this would be popping on a wrist, especially if you marry it with some other beads, or I mean other bracelets. That is just popping all off the wrist. Um, you know what? I'm gonna put one more bead on here so it'll be bigger. Let me see first though, because I was telling myself I was gonna make some bigger for like larger wrists. But let me see if I want to do it like this. I do. I'm going to do it just like this. For women that have bigger wrists. Because I do, especially since the pandemic, we all got bigger wrists, right? Lord have mercy. Where we used to have a 7.5, maybe an 8 size wrist. Shoot, the wrist might be 10 inches now. Lord, we just got to do better. So that is a little bigger, but that's okay for a bigger wrist. You know what, people? I forget every time to bring some bracelets over here, and we're going to use Old Faithfuls, the same ones that's always over here. That's really pretty. Let me finish tying it off. Yeah, that's for a bigger wrist. Because sometimes women that do have bigger wrists, they'll try some of the bracelets on, and you can see it's a little tight. Not tight, but you know, it's not as comfortable as what they would want it. They couldn't stack it if they wanted to, you know, because of their wrist being full size. And there is nothing wrong with that. We just need to accommodate. So I am going to make some of these bracelets fuller. And then that way, if they want to wear them stacked, they can do that. This is really pretty. So then we put it on. It don't look as good when you can see my little string. I be trying to hide that string. Try to hide it with these. So you can see how lovely that will look, right? That's really pretty. And just something really quick. You know what? I got another piece of leather, so I will come back and make a bead on camera. How I made this bead right here. Well, I call it a bead. To me, it's a bead. How I made it. So I will do another video, just showing that and how I secured it. Again, wire is very friendly. I love working with wire. Somebody was asking me about the aluminum wire, if it fades. I've never had a problem with, ooh, excuse me. Bless you. Bless all of us, right? I've never had a problem with the aluminum wire fading. And I had did a little research to like watch a couple of videos, people that have been using, you know, like the aluminum wire for like years and years. And they too have said that they don't have a problem with it fading. And I never say that, but I generally many times will put a coat of clear polish, fingernail polish on a lot of my pieces, you know, so that even like some of the charms I'll use, got an Old Faithful sitting right here, clear polish. I will put on, you know, different pieces and stuff so that it does not, if it think about fading, guess what? That clear fingernail polish will add an extra coat of protection on it. But anyway, this is the bracelet real quick. Just something really pretty. I really love it with these lamp beads on here because they add that little bit of color. And then we got all our little painted beads. Some of the beads I didn't put varnish because sometimes they just look better matte. And I have worn bracelets. I test them without the varnish, with the varnish, with the wire, without the wire. I test a lot of the products that I make. So based on how it turns out for me wearing it, I pretty much know what to do, what not to do, to use that material or not use that material. So I don't just make things and just put it out there like that. I test it. Remember, the jury is me. It's my style of jury, and I just happen to make it, and if other people like it, they can actually buy it. But this is really pretty. This came out really nice. I really like this. So I am getting ready to make another bead, and guess what, family, I shall return maybe later on today. But guess what, we'll talk